In today's video, we are going to discuss, should you Hellcat swap your vehicle? Let's get into it. All right, and welcome back to the channel, guys. So the big question is, should you tackle a Hellcat swap in your vehicle? And this is pretty much firsthand experience for you guys. We're doing the Hellcat swap on this Dodge Dakota, and I kind of wanted to outline with you guys, if you guys are considering something like this. We have the full build. I believe it's going to be on the other channel. I haven't decided where I'm going to post this video, but we have two channels, and I think we have a pretty good understanding on doing the Hellcat swap. So here is some factors. If you're going to put it in whatever vehicle, you have to decide what engine management you're going to use to run the engine. So Mopar sells their crate kit PCM. At the last time I checked, and of the making of this video, they discontinued their original Hellcat crate PCM package. I don't know if they're planning on updating it and coming out with a newer controller or something of that nature, but they used to sell you a PCM that you could have, it would just run the engine. It came with a gas pedal and a couple other things, and you could wire it to your Hellcat engine and it would get it to run. But the only issue with that is if you wanted to run a 8-speed automatic transmission, which is one of the best transmissions that you can get for the Hellcat engine, the 8HP90, you had to look towards the aftermarket carriers. They're really, at the time of this video, there was only one solution. I think it was called Sound Engineering. They made a controller for your 8HP90, your automatic transmission, that you could put into a vehicle. So there was only one company that I know that was able to offer some sort of solution to control the transmission if you got the Mopar Performance Crate PCM. The other way is you can go full standalone. There's some other options out there that you guys can explore if you want to go full standalone, but the other, I guess, avenue is to try, if you guys are going to try to maybe get this thing to run with a Mopar PCM, you have to get, and I'll start showing you guys, all the modules. So a lot of guys will try to get something like this to run, and there is a whole lot, like this is a really complex system, you guys. So this is the engine bay harness with the fuse box, and it integrates in a lot of different ways. So it actually controls and connects to the brake pedal assembly from that harness. There is another harness, which is the body control harness, which is in this whole rat's nest and connects to the BCM, the body control module. So that harness is needed, and you're gonna need your key fobs, and you're gonna have to make sure you have your RF hub. This is the one that pretty much tells the key fob and communicates with the key fob. If you don't have that, nothing's gonna work. There's also a dash harness, which you can see laced out here, and this is pretty integral as well. So if you try to get your engine, your Hellcat swap, to run with the 8HP90, and you're gonna try to use, you know, OEM stuff without getting the Mopar crate kit with their PCM and whatnot, you're gonna have to make sure you have all the modules. If you're missing certain things, this thing will not work. So I'm just telling you guys now, if you're planning on doing it, make sure you get every last bit of thing. If you guys don't know, and I've mentioned it in another video, which I'll link above, we outlined, you know, what we got, how we got it, because I know you guys are gonna ask in this video. We got the whole entire swap. I pretty much bought a 2019 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat that was wrecked. I pretty much bought the whole car without the car. The car was totaled and went through an auction. I bought it from an auto wrecker, but I bought pretty much the whole car. Like I said, I got the full drivetrain, every single module, the dash, the cluster, everything. So I made sure I got every little bit of wiring out of that car with every module that was attached to it, so that we had no issues with it running. It was a little bit hard to do, and that's why I'm letting you guys know that in this video, that if you're gonna do something like this, you have to make sure you have every single module. If you're missing something, some guys will try to go out and, you know, try to do it after the fact. But the problem is with these newer computer systems, they are all coded, and each module has its own serial number. And if you don't have the original one that was coded, even if you plug in the same module, same part number, it may not work without doing some more programming. So that's kind of the issue. And another thing to let you know is trying to go to Dodge with something like this and, you know, trying to go to a dealership to get them to program a module, it becomes a little bit difficult. If you're working on a project like this and, you know, it's not starting or something like that because something's not programmed or the security's not working or, you know, the key fob isn't being recognized, like how do you go to a Dodge dealership and, you know, with whatever, it doesn't have to be Dodge. Like if you put this in a Miata and you're trying to tell them you need to enable a certain feature or, you know, program something when the vehicle isn't the vehicle that's, you know, that the wire harness or the PCM says it is. So I'm just throwing that out there, you guys, because I don't want to see you guys go out there, spend a ton of money because these engines aren't cheap, and then find out that you're not going to be able to get it to run, because you have to be very careful with your purchase to make sure that you have a plan in place. Like I said, if you're going to buy this, you just want to get a bare engine and then run a standalone PCM, or you have the Mopar crate PCM, then you're fine. But if you're going to go to a junkyard and try to buy this and try to make, you know, something like this run with, you know, if they just gave you the computer for the engine, you're going to need a lot more than just the PCM to get one of these things to run. So just trying to save you guys some hassle, save you guys some money. We have a full build series on this whole project, so if you guys haven't seen that, definitely check that out. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. I can do more videos like this, break it down a little bit more, maybe get into some different stuff, but I just wanted to outline real quick what is entailed to do it. We have a full Holly system for these Dodge Dakotas, so they offer full swap setup for any 3rd gen Hemi. So it comes with the engine mounts, the off-road headers, all that kind of stuff to make it all fit in here. So we have this one pretty much situated. If you guys haven't seen the build, check that out. I'll link it above and also down below where you guys can check out the full playlist. So we pretty much have the whole car. As you can see, the car was damaged here. Still got to get some components to complete it, but we are well on our way, and we're documenting the entire build. So if you guys found this helpful or informative, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Like I said, ask any questions down below if you guys want me to continue this series on what it takes to Hellcat swap your vehicle. I'd be more than glad to help you guys out, but let me know the feedback down below. We'll have a conversation going and we'll do another video. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.